Welcome to Power in the Pause, your journaling and yoga flow for Black Maternal Health Week. This is for Black mothers, advocates, and allies. And day one is rooted in strength. So today we're going to be doing some grounding postures, some grounding breath, and some reflection on strength and what that means to you. So join me in a comfortable seat, sitting tall. Maybe you're on a cushion, maybe you're on blocks, a bolster, maybe the mat. But come on down to a comfortable seat. Allow the eyes to close and the jaw to soften. Letting all of the air out. Belly breath in, fill up through the nose. And let it go. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more just like that, filling up. And letting go. Invite yourself to gently release right ear to right shoulder. Stay here through the exhale. And the inhale together. Sweeping chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder on the inhale, find length. On the exhale, find ease. One more breath in. Exhale, sweep through center over to the right. You can make these circles nose to sky for a full circle as you inhale. Exhale, sweep across. Or if you like these half circle motions where you sweep chin to chest, ear to shoulder, this is enough. For the invitation to bring those to sky, if it feels good, you pick the pace. You choose directions, nourish yourself. Take what you need and leave the rest. Two more cycles of breath. We arrive into the center, heart over hips. Start to soften the shoulders. Give yourself a rinse together and down the back. Allow the thighs to be swept by the hands. This invitation of trust. Going backwards and forwards. One at a time, getting both sides. And I'll meet you back in the middle. We'll start to spiral through the core, grounding the palms through the knees. Shifting your weight through the sit bones, pulling the heart forward, and shifting to the back. You can let this be as big or as little as you would like. And again, your breath is your pace. Your breath is your guide. And these also could be half circles or full circles, whichever you discover. arriving in through the center. With the hands to the sky, lift all the way up, breathe in. And the exhale, cactus the arms, expand across the heart. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Once more, exhale, cactus, squeeze through the shoulders, expand across the heart, spread the fingers, wiggle. Rise up, breathe in. And on the exhale, hands come down. Right here is enough. Maybe you crawl the palms away from you. Maybe you bend the elbows if you're looking for more. We rise back up, heart over hips. Use your hands to walk yourself back. We're going to switch out our legs. Whichever leg was in front is going to be closest to the body now. This side's going to feel different. That's okay. Give yourself a time to shift and arrive into this shape. And I'll meet you at the top of your inhale, lifting up. Exhale, fold. Palms come down. Crawl away from the body and surrender into that fold. Hinging through the hips. The sit bones stay plugged in. And we arrive back, heart over hips. Walk yourself back. Rise to the inhale, lift. Over to the right side on your exhale. Left palm to right knee or thigh. Right hand to the small of your back. Maybe the ground behind you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once more, inhale together. And the exhale, we're going to sweep right hand to left knee. You'll open through that left hand and place it behind you. Breathing in. Lifting tall, rinse through that exhale, peek over the shoulder. And on the exhale, come back through the center. Palms are crossed opposite knee. We find eagle arms. Your right under your left. Lift through the breath in. Squeeze through your breath out. Maybe today it's a bear hug. If that feels better, lift up and squeeze. On the inhale, rise and reach, unravel. Left under right. Could be back of the hands to touch. It could be palms or your bear hug. Lift, breathing in, elbows up. Exhale, draw it into the core. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Unravel, unwind. Palms out beside you. Reach the legs out long. Nice and wide. Maybe there's a bend in the knees, maybe not. Maybe you're on a cushion, maybe not. Find the length, find the sit bones, move whatever meat you need to. Sitting tall, lift up, breathe in. And the exhale, we fold, palms down, and then bend through the elbows. You could relax your head and neck. And notice here where you feel supported and grounded. Where is the earth beneath you? Rounding through the palms, we crawl over to the right leg. And soften on the exhale. You could soften chin to shin if that feels good. Finding the inhale breath, rise up. And following your exhale, trace it to the other side. Breathing in for length. Soften for depth. You don't have to hold on to anything unless you want to. And we very well may be right here. That's great too. One more breath in. Steady breath out. Inhale together. And we come back through the center. Soles come together, knees open wide like your favorite book. If your knees are higher than your hips, like mine, it means our hips are feeling tight and we want to create a bench to sit on. So blocks are great. Okay, this will give you more length, more space for the breath. Notice now my knees and hips are in line. I have room for this pelvic bowl. I have room for the breath to expand all the way through the ribs and the diaphragm and expand into the collarbone, right? Your lungs are this whole space here. So giving yourself space for the breath. Breathe in, fill up. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. And you get to decide here if you prefer stillness and you want to stay upright or maybe sink forward into a fold. You can come down towards the ground. And if you're looking for some movements, maybe you like to flap your wings. Maybe that feels good. And another option for support here on your blocks. Blocks could be under the knees like bookends, kind of take out some of the sensation of the hips. If the hips are too flexible, sometimes our hips will splash out really wide and we need that support. So this is right here for you. Breathing in, breathing out. One more together. Inhale. And let it go. Palms outside the edges of your knees, knees together. Send the legs out nice and long. Find the sit bones underneath you. I should turn this way. There we go. All right. Coming into your forward fold, your feet are hip distance, your sit bones are plugged in. We don't want to sit on the meat of our glutes because that shortens our low back and then shortens our fold. So you want to sit up tall on the sit bones, not on the glute meats. Finding lift, breathe in, reach up. Exhale, lead forward with the heart. Soften through the hands, the head, and the neck. You don't have to hold on to anything unless you want to. Your legs are not rulers. There's not a certain mark you have to hit. Allow that exhale to be easy. Feel length on your breath in from tailbone to crown of the head. And feel the depth of your exhale as you fold. One more. Exhale, roll up to your seat. Draw the right knee into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a thank you. Circle with the big toe, both directions. And we're going to cross into our sage, ankle over thigh. Left elbow around that right knee. And we rinse open right hand behind you. If the mat feels far away, your block is here for you. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more. And we unravel. We release the soul to the inside of your left thigh. You're going to shift that left hip forward and then turn belly button to thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Stay through the breath in. Stay through the breath out. One more. On the inhale, roll back up, heart over hips. You're going to place your right hand behind you to this right hip crease right here. Roll onto the shin and the right knee. Lift through the hips. Reach up and over through that left hand. Your baby wild thing. And we return sit bones to mat. We'll extend through the right leg. Let's even it out. Left knee into the chest. Your squeeze. Your circles. Get out any Rice Krispies in the ankles. We cross it over the thigh. The left ankle outside the right thigh. The option to be on the inside. If crossing over isn't accessible and both sit bones stay plugged in, you can be on the inside. Right elbow wrapped around the knee. Squeeze into that hug, left palm behind you. Breathe in, find length. Exhale, rinse. One more inhale breath. Full exhale breath. Come on back through the center. Release the knee open, sole to thigh. Shift that right hip forward and plug in the sit bone. Lift through the palms, through the gaze, and surrender on your fold. Breathing in, breathing out. Roll up, heart over hip. Left hand behind you, right hand to sky. Reach up and over. Press through the hips. Press into the earth. Return to your surrender. Legs splash out long. Check in behind you that there's mat space. If you are a mama who is expecting, I want you to lay on your left side. And if you're ready for Shavasana, we'll come on down to our back. Wrap the shoulder blades underneath you, soften through the jaw and the eyebrows. Letting the arms release. Let the legs release. And let all of your air out. Big cleansing breath in. Let it go.